it going, everybody? Hi! So, today I'm going to be talking about some shops. These are passy shops or just bodysuit shops. Shops for little age regression people who are either new to shopping or wanting to look for shops to buy Littlespace stuff. Now, all of these stores, I believe, are not connected to any kink things. I did check them, so they are not connected to any ABDL. ABL. You know what I'm trying to say. The diaper community people. Anyway, so I'm gonna go start off with shops that are not for 18 plus people. But please remember when you are ordering from shops that you are not buying from them without telling your parents if you are going to be using a credit card. For those people who are not of age to have a credit card yet or a debit card, you know what I'm talking about. First one we're going to talk about is Depop. If you are familiar with Depop, it is basically where people go to sell things that they don't want anymore. And obviously the prices could range from a different amount of things depending on what you want. I have checked. There are things on Depop that are like pacifiers and old onesies from these shops that I am going to talk about today. So there are those. But yeah, Depop, I like Depop in a lot of ways. I've bought things from Depop. Not for my regression, but I have for my artist who listen to Melanie Martinez. So yes, they will come to you. It is not a scam. But always make sure that if they do have a social media account attached to them for their regression, to check that out to make sure. But everything on Depop that is clothing related should be washed. You could always wash it yourself when it comes in the mail. But that is just stuff that has already been owned by somebody prior. There's also Etsy. And if you know what Etsy is, that's when people make handmade things. It's basically a handmade shop. The reason why I'm not putting an age limit on these things is because you could I'm pretty sure be like 16, 17, 18 to just order from these places because, you know, it's not a store, it's people selling things. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, okay. But yeah, I've bought things from Etsy. Actually, I ordered something recently. Hasn't come yet, but I've ordered a little fawn hat, kind of like my little bear hoodie here. But it's a little fawn hat that I ordered that's going to be coming next month, which I will be posting a video on when it does come. So anyway, those are Depop and Etsy. I recommend for people who are just wanting to look for clothes for cheaper prices. And who are not who are not 18 plus shops. So now I'm going to be talking about 18 plus shops. So obviously this is for people who are 18 and over, who are in our age regression community, or who are an age dreamer, or whatever you are, case may be. I have a little list here on my phone that I wrote down. It's hard to see, but I have it written down. We have Sugarconeboutique, which I have ordered from. I haven't gotten my thing yet, but I have ordered from them. They are an 18 plus shop, and they sell bodysuits, bloomers, bibs, and bodysuits, which you can go check out their website, and I will be linking them down in my description below, so you don't have to go looking for them frantically. Yes. We have Onesiesdownunder, which is a shop based in Australia, also 18 plus. And they sell bodysuits, passy clips, and bloomers. If you don't know what bloomers are, they're basically shorts, but babyfied, is how I describe them anyway. And bodysuits are they're not sexual bodysuits. They're not, I promise you they're not. They're just little bodysuits that have little prints on them. I don't have one to show you, but that is what they are. But there are also a disclaimer. For those littles who can only shop on Amazon, there will be a lot of people out there who will advise you not to order from Little to Big, something like that, yeah. Because that shop is a kink shop, so if you are uncomfortable by that, that is a shop that is for kink people, but you can also order from it. But a lot of people in the age regression community, since I'm experienced with that, they really will attack you for that, which I am so sorry for, but it is true. And so I want you to know that if you are a little who can only shop on Amazon, just to be aware of that if you do order from that store. Our third shop is Babyyourdolll, which it says it's adult only, but I'm not quite sure if you have to be completely 18 to order from there. But anyway, they sell Deco Passies, which are phenomenal. I can't list all of the Deco Passy stores because there are a whole bunch and they're so creative and so wonderful, but this is one of them that I do trust and I adore looking at. They have beautiful Deco Passies and they also have toe bean socks. If you don't know what toe bean socks are, they are socks with little grippy little toe bean, like cat beans and fawn hoof beans and stuff like that. They also have them little gloves too, but that's an Amazon thing. They just have them for your little toesies. And the last one I'm going to talk about is Babyyourdolll, which is spelled with 3 L's and not 2. This is an 18 plus shop and it sells bibs, rompers, boots, and clothing sets. Clothing sets being a top and pants, as that's the clothing set. Actually, before I continue, Sugarconeboutique right now is having a clearance sale if you want to go check that out. But Babyyourdolll, I believe, is having a sale too. But a lot of their stuff gets sold out very quickly, especially their boots. Their boots are cashmere booties. Maybe you've seen them on Instagram if you're on Instagram. They're very adorable, but they sell out really, really quickly, especially the beige ones for our little beige babies out there. I really like them. I think they're a really cool shop. And those are all the shops I recommend. If you have any other recommendations, please, please, please comment them below so that other littles can find them. And make sure that if they are an 18 plus shop, to put that in the description of your comment, because we really don't want minors interacting with those accounts who are purchasing things, and to make sure that you're using your credit card or debit card responsibly, okay? And I know some of us out there can be a little impulsive, and I can too, so I totally understand that. But I really hope this helped. And I love you always, and I'll give you all my best kisses, okay? Bye!